Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tinman here. Now we're starting a new segment and it's going to be called Horror Vinyl Countdown. And what that is basically we are reaching out to the horror vinyl community and we're going to ask them a few questions. And what we want you guys to do is to answer them in a video format, send them to us and we will put them in a playlist on our channel. I'm going to go first and then Liam's going to have a go, and then what I want you to do is to go into the comments and see the questions, or message us and we will send you the questions, or simply just watch this video for the questions, do your own version, send it over. That's the plan. So here we go. First question is, okay, number 6, first score you ever bought. I've been racking my brains. It could have been one or two, and I think it's this one. It's the Mondo version of Aliens. Now, came out in 2015. I bought this on day release. Now, you're thinking, only 2015 when you started collecting movie scores? Well, no, not necessarily. This is the one that made me go, right, I'm going to go hardcore and I'm going to collect movie scores. Horror scores and movie scores. I'm really going to go into it. This is before Splatteredplastic. This was like the start of it. Like, once I bought Aliens, I was like, yeah, I want to get into really collecting like movie scores, especially horror stuff. So yeah, it was this. I remember the day I was sitting on a scaffolding. I was working, painting a house. I used to be a decorator. And I was sitting down and I was painting the outside of a house, and we were on the scaffolding and I was using the customer's Wi-Fi, and it was between 5 and 6 because that was when Mondo would drop them UK time. And the guys are in the van going, come on, let's go home. And I'm going, hang on a minute. And I'm sitting there with my phone on their Wi-Fi waiting for it to drop with my feet dangling over the edge. And I remember refresh. It dropped. Bang. I got it, bought it. Happy days, paid, got in the van, went home. The boys were happy. We were on our way home. And that was it. That was the first one that made me go, yeah, this is it. This is the one. So yeah, Aliens. Okay, number 5, favourite composers. Well, so many to go with. Jerry Goldsmith, R.I.P. one, absolute legend. Alien, The Omen, Poltergeist. So many. Jerry Goldsmith his scores are absolutely stunning. Jerry Goldsmith, obviously John Carpenter for what he's done, and Alan Howarth with Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, the original Halloween, all of the ones he's done, Prince of Darkness. What an artist. It's just astounding. It's got to be John Carpenter. I'm going to go with Elmer Bernstein as well. I know he doesn't that much horror, but he's done Ghostbusters and it's very close to the heart. Elmer Bernstein's another one, R.I.P. Absolutely great. Christopher Young, superb composer. Hellraiser, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, just to name a few. His scores are so mesmerizing, beautiful, haunting, everything, all you need. So they're just like the main hitters, but there's so many other little ones I could think of. I mean, there's Roke Banos, I think that's his name, who did Evil Dead 2013, a terrifying score, brilliant. Steve McCohen, who did Evil Dead Rise as well. They're all good. Yeah. Some of the greats are there, definitely. Number 4, favorite record labels. Now, I'm going to go old Death Waltz, old Mondo. Now, whatever Mondo is, because of Funko, I'm not overly interested, to be honest. But old Death Waltz and old Mondo, superb. Just for the record, fuck Funko. Fuck them. Absolute arseholes. Anyway, Waxwork, another one. Waxwork are brilliant. Love Waxwork. I love the fact that they've got their own plant and they can just spin off these records like no business now. I love that. Who other good labels are good, aren't there? I mean, there's Varese, Saraband, of course, but they're like the heavy hitters. They've kind of had it since the word dot, haven't they? But like, I like the littler labels, like your old Death Waltz, your old Mondo, Waxwork, Scareflare, great label. There's loads. TerraVision. There's just loads of great labels out there. Definitely the good stuff. Number 3, collecting variants, yes or no? Yes. Oh, yes. But not everything. I don't collect variants of every release. If it's something I really love, then I will try my best to get all of them. And that one in question is the soundtrack to Return of the Living Dead. I have 9 different versions of the score. 6 Real Gone Music re-releases in different colours, 2 UK presses, 1 Japanese press. I have 2 picture discs and a test press, so that's 12 in total so far. And there's I'm still going. I'm still trying to get them. Real Gone Music, man, they just go, well, let's just Return of the Living Dead. Let's just do another one. Let's do another colour. And me, sucker here, like, yeah, go on then. Here you go. Take my money. Take my money. But there you go. So yeah, I do collect the variants, but only certain ones. Number 2, rarest record in your collection. Speaking of Return of the Living Dead, it has to be, doesn't it? It's the picture disc to the Return of the Living Dead, the 1985 Enigma one. Now, I say rarest because it seems to go for quite... I'm not getting out the cellophane. I quite like it as it is in there. It goes for a lot of money. I didn't get it for a lot of money. I got it for an absolute steal. I got mine for 25 quid. I cannot still believe I got it for 25 quid. It can go for up to over £100 depending on where it is. The reason why it's probably the rarest and probably my almost like one of my grails, definitely my grail, is it has dialogue in the movie in between the tracks, the beginning and in between and stuff like that. And so that for me, dialogue. Me and Liam are mad on. We love dialogue in between movie scores. I don't know what it is. It's an extra step. It transcends you. You're already on that level when you're listening to, say, Halloween, and you're already in. When you put it on, you're instantly transported there, aren't you? But when you've got dialogue and it's done well, especially like this one and the Halloween one, it just adds to it. It really, really does. I was talking to Liam the other day about, I was in work and I had a horror playlist playing on my phone while I was working, and certain scores came on. Hellraiser, for example, Christopher Young came on, and I just stopped and just like, I love this. I love the score. When I hear movie scores, I get transported into the movie. It sounds insane, but if you're a record collector and you love scores like we do, you know what I mean. It takes you right there, and you just, for a split second, everything else, all the bullshit that's all around the world, goes. And that's why I love collecting records, and that's why I love doing Splatteredplastic. That is it. So yeah, my ultimate, a bit of a detour there, but yeah, this Return of the Living Dead picture disc is my rarest and probably my holy grail, to be honest. Yeah, love it. Return of the Living Dead. Okay, number 1, the last one. What are you currently listening to? I cannot get enough of Jaws. I cannot get enough lately. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. What am I on about? I don't know what it is. Of course I know what it is. It's John Williams, isn't it? John Williams' score to Jaws lately. I've been spinning it, and I really, really just... He's an absolute master. He's in his 90s. He's an absolute master. He did this in 1974. Film released in 1975, obviously. And yeah, it's just still astounding to this day. There's not a track on here that I don't like. Everything about the track listing for Jaws, it's monumental. It's the first blockbuster, 1975, absolute classic. It is a horror movie. Yes, it is. It is. It scared me when I was a kid, so that's horrific. So I call it a horror movie. Anyway, John Williams, cannot get enough lately. Just constantly playing it, and when I put it on, that track, Father and Son. Yeah, if you want to know more about us talking about this, go back to our review of Jaws. We've done it, and it's a good one, it is. But yeah, this is what I've been listening to lately. I cannot get enough. I just want more, and I can't, because that's all they've done. They've done Jaws 2, but you know what I mean. I just keep replaying this. I just love it. It's John Williams, man. He's a legend. So there you go. So that is the horror vinyl countdown. That's the Tinman version. So, like I said before, jot down these questions or message us and we'll send you the questions. Do yourself a video, send it over, we'll put it in our playlist, and let's see what other people are doing. I'd love to see what everyone else is listening to, what they're watching, what they bought, if they're into variants. I love all that. We love all that, we do. So yeah, send them over and let's go from there. Excuse me. So there you go, people. That's your horror vinyl countdown. Let's see what you got. I cannot wait to see it. And until next time, stay safe, stay tuned, stay sick. SP, out.